Hey there everyone, and welcome to Bill's Retro Gaming Show. On today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the latest release from Magic Pixel for AtGames HD and 4KP pinball lines. Will this one be another soaring success for Magic Pixel and AtGames, or will it crash and burn? We'll find out right after this. Alright everyone, as always, thank you so much for tuning in and checking out today's video. If this happens to be your first time on the channel, be sure to hit that subscription button, click the notification bell if you want to be notified every time I put up a new video, give this one a thumbs up, and leave a comment below if you want to be part of the conversation. So today we're taking a look at the latest game from Magic Pixel. This is Moonflight Deluxe, available for both the 4KP and HD line from AtGames. This is another in their Deluxe line. I'm going to be showing off some gameplay. I'm going to be going over the table, some of the features. I'm going to be pointing out some of the things I like, some of the things I don't like about it. But this is the latest release from them. Now, before I move over to my Legends HD pinball machine and show this off to you, I do have to give a shout out and thank you to AtGames for sending me a code for this game for review so I could check it out for you guys, so I could give you my thoughts and opinions on it. Of course, thank you very much to AtGames. As usual, they did not ask me to say anything in particular. They did not ask to review this video. Everything that you're about to hear is strictly my own thoughts and opinions on the game. All right, so here we are taking a look at Moonflight Deluxe, the brand new table from Magic Pixel and Zaccaria for the AtGames Legends HD and Legends 4K. I am playing this on my Legends HD. It's obviously going to play very similar on the 4K, just being maybe some sharper visuals on this, of course, on the back glass, which you can hopefully see up in the corner of the video here. The back glass and the DMD will be separate. A couple of things I just want to point out, starting off with that back glass. The picture I think is pretty cool of that space shuttle on there. Nice thing about this one is, again, it doesn't feel like the DMD on the HD one is taking up a lot of the picture. You can still kind of make out what's going on. You can see the Moonflight Deluxe logo. You can see some of the lighting effects with it lighting behind the logo. Now, one of the reasons that I'm trying to do this video a little bit differently from some of the ones that I've done before is I really do want people to see that DMD as I'm playing, because one of the things that I really love about this table is that Magic Pixel have finally done something different with the DMD. It does not feel like the same old cookie cutter animations that we've seen from them in the past. They've kind of spruced things up. They've put some different animations on this, and I really like the way that it came out and the way that it looks. So I'm hoping that this comes out all right when I'm playing, and syncs up properly, and you can actually see what's going on the DMD while I'm playing as well. Now onto the table itself. There are some things that I like. There are some things that I don't like about it. I've only played a couple of games, so there's definitely some features that I have not gotten to yet. For instance, I have not been able to get the ball into this upper playfield just yet. I know how to do it, I just haven't done it yet, or at least I know conceptually how to do it. Now, unfortunately, this game does kind of feel a little bit like a throwback to some of Magic Pixel's older tables, especially the deluxe ones, because it is incredibly flipper heavy. Literally, you can see that you've got your two main flippers down here. You've got two flippers in the middle of the playfield. You've got two flippers up here for the upper playfield, and then another two down here for the lower playfield or basement area. If you're keeping score, that is 8 flippers total on this table. That is a lot of flippers. Now, they all do serve a purpose. Like I said, you've got your 2 on the bottom here. You've got your 2 in the middle, which are meant to kind of keep things up in this area up here. The ones on the upper playfield really only come into play if the ball is up there. Same thing with the ones on the lower. Now, it can be a little bit difficult to tell different levels on this table. Again, this is kind of something that we see a lot with Magic Pixel, where the depth just doesn't really come out the way that you would hope it would. But this whole area right here is a basement or lower area of the table. You can see this hole here. There are some flashing targets that will say either basement or top. If it says basement and you get it in here, that's when the ball drops down to here. If it says top when you get into here, that's when it comes around and goes up to here. Again, I have not been able to get to that yet. Maybe I will on this playthrough, we'll see. But I have gotten it into this area before. And then of course the object down here is, there are different missions: launch, power, repair, system check, and you've got to kind of do some different things when you've got it down here. Basically, you're trying to keep it in play. Now, I do like the look of this lower area. The TV screen here is kind of cool with this static shot of a man on the moon. It would be a little bit cooler if there was actual video playing on this TV, but it still has kind of a cool retro look and retro feel to it. In terms of the rest of the playfield, you can see you've got a couple of wireframe ramps and some different ramps that go around. You've got some bumpers up here that do come into play during certain missions and things. Again, a little hard to see and a little hard to make out underneath this upper playfield. You've also got the moon here that kind of spins around and kind of covers things up, making it difficult to see the bumpers that are up there. You've got other ramps. You've got targets here. If you hit these targets and spell out moon, that will start a start mode, which then you can get into this hole here to start different missions. One of the first missions is you've got to hit these bumpers 4 times. Now that sounds easy, but actually with the fact that they're kind of hidden up in this area up here, it's really not that easy to get to these bumpers. There's not a lot of paths around to get to them, so it is something tricky. As the game progresses, there are other modes and other things that come into play. There is a multi-ball on here, but again, that is something also that I have not been able to do, because in order to get the multi-ball, you have to get the ball up into the upper playfield area here, because that is where the locks are for multi-ball. Once it's up here, then you've got an opportunity to hit lock 1, lock 2, lock 3 into place, and then I believe you've got to hit this here to start the multi-ball. Hit this plenty of times, but haven't been able to get anything up into here. There's a few spinners, there's a few other ramps and things. It's a little bit claustrophobic, I feel. I feel like there's a lot of stuff going on here as opposed to some of the more open playfields that we've seen from Magic Pixel recently. Again, you've got this whole area here that's kind of open, but then everything is very narrow in this area up here. Yes, you've got your 2 flippers to try to keep things going on up through here, but you're kind of limited to it just being in this area. It's really not that easy to get the ball up in and around over here. It can be done, but not terribly easy. Now, having said that, there are a lot of modes to this game. There are a lot of things that you can do in this game that are a lot of fun. It plays well, it plays fairly fast, and overall, I do think it is an enjoyable experience, but again, there are just things that I don't really like with it in terms of how many flippers are on here and just how busy overall the table feels. So this one does get a knock from me in that, and that's why this kind of puts this in 3rd place for me, behind Earth, Wind, Fire, and Black Belt of their recent releases. But now with that out of the way, I've basically told you everything that I can think of about this for now, and kind of already given you my overall opinion. Let's get into some actual gameplay so you can see how it plays for yourself.
Captain, the universe is calling. Let's take this ship to the moon.
All right, so let's get into a little bit of gameplay, see how I do here. I do like the music. I think the music is not too bad on this. The callouts are okay. The guy's voice is, just kind of all right, in my opinion. But let's see how we do with gameplay here. I mean, you can see that it's not that easy to get things around on this one. It feels like you're just kind of hitting it into this one area here. Oh, okay, so there, that's the basement there. I did just get it into the basement. Oh, and where'd it go? I keep getting it in that hole there and back around. So that should be racking up some good points for me. You also want to try to, you really want to try to hit that spinner too. That's a big thing. Oh, and there we go. So that's that. That's showing you the lower play field at least. So at least I was able to do that for you. If I can't get into that upper play field, which I doubt.
System okay. The right spinner rewards extra points. Perfect hit.
Oh, come on.
Combo.
Combo there. You see that thing there spins around when you hit it too. Not totally sure what the purpose of that is exactly and what it does. Oh, did I get into the? I got into the basement again.
System check. Minigame done. Repair minigame. Eject hold 3 times.
Oh, I lost it. Still not too bad. Oh, come on, stay. Oh.
Nice one, Captain. Start mode is lit.
Okay, so I spelled moon, which starts. Oh, come on, starts the start mode, and there we go, start mode.
Let's start the mission, Captain. Pop those bumpers 4 times.
So now, oh, come on, I got ball save. Get in there for ball save. So now I want to hit the bumpers 4 times. What are the odds of me even getting it over to where those bumpers are? I'll tell you, it's very difficult to get them back up there. Ah! And I just lost it. And that's the end of that.
The ball is gone. We need to recalibrate.
And I got to start all over again. That's all right. Oh, no, get. Okay. Ball save. Down around. Come on. Come on, stay over there. Stay over there. There we go. Oh. Come on. Trying to start that mission again. Oh. Nope. Lost it.
All lost, Captain. We'll need another run.
Yeah, now I'm not sure what happens. As you see, as that hits, it spins. Not sure what that does, but.
Captain, that was flawless.
Yeah, so flawless, I didn't even do anything.
Incredible shot. Start mode is lit. Get ready,
Get
Captain.
that start mode again. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Get in there. All right, there we go.
Let's start the mission, Captain. Pop those bumpers 4 times.
Can I get them up to where the bumpers are?
Kickback gate is open.
Come on, stay. Okay. Oh, where'd that put me? Oh, okay. I don't know why I went down there. Oh, close. Come on. Cannot get around to where those bumpers are. I feel like it is very difficult to get it up into that area up there. Oh, wait. There's one.
Bonus time.
And I lost it.
Game over, Captain.
And that's it.
We'll launch another day.
But there you go. That's a look at Moon Flight Deluxe for the ALP, HD, and 4K pinball machines. All right, so before I wrap up this video, just a quick look at AtGames' website where you can see where you can purchase Moonflight Deluxe. I will have links in the description below. Now for HD, this is going to be $6. For the 4KP, it's going to be $7. Of course, you can also purchase this directly on your 4KP pinball machine. But if you have an HD one, you've got to purchase it from their website and then get the code to put on your machine. But there you have it. That is my look at brand new Moonflight Deluxe for the Legends pinball machines. This is probably not my favorite of the ones that they've released. Yes, there are things I like about it. There are certain things that I don't like about it. Of the three that they've released recently, this is probably number 3 on my list. Honestly, I think Earth, Wind, Fire was phenomenal, with Black Belt being a close second. This one kind of comes at something of, number 3 in line of these few that they've released recently. Not that it's a bad game, not that I don't think that there is fun to have here. I just personally enjoyed the others better. As I said, you saw my highlights, my lowlights, the things I liked, the things I didn't. I hope this video helped you in making a decision whether or not this is a game that you would like to go ahead and purchase as well. And $6 for HD, $7 for 4K. But leave me your thoughts in the comments below. What did you think of Moonflight Deluxe? Did you purchase it already? If so, are you enjoying it? And if you haven't purchased it already, what did you think? But that's all for this video. I do hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead, leave me a thumbs up, leave me a like, leave me those comments below. And if you're not subscribed to the channel yet, go ahead and do that as well. If you want to support the channel even further, you could consider getting a membership. But that's all for now. I will see you guys on the next one. Take care and happy gaming.